Hello everyone, I'm Chaotic. Welcome back to the stream. So, yesterday, we did a few things. So we did more bees. We did the additional bees, we got up to the agricultural bee. The agricultural bee we threw on over into this apiary right here. This guy is what we used to set up our very first little setup in the Void World. We made the Void World portal. We decided we'll do this for like our farming and crops and stuff, because these things can be kind of FPS intensive. There's not really a set position. Also, I just thought about this. By pure chance, these all ended up in the same chunk, but I should probably pay a little bit more attention to the multiplex later. Although it doesn't usually matter as long as you keep everything chunk loaded. It's just a good habit to build to leave things in the same chunks. Okay. So you set up this. This is nether seeds. They go into this crafter, and then we're making netherite, emberstone, and blood gems in mass for just anything we need. So we did that to our passive system. We meant to make more lasers, didn't actually end up doing that. The Emberstone will be the other part of the lasers that we were missing. So now, I haven't checked this yet, but I imagine there's a ton in there, and I want to look in a second. But we mostly did the agricultural bee. We set up the stuff in there to start moving through some of the mystical agriculture things. Not a lot, though. And then we were giving it a look at what our advancement into the extra reactors and stuff would be. And it didn't look bad. It looked like if we can get to the Elorium seed, which shouldn't be that difficult, objectively. Then we'll also need to get nether tokens in a moderately large amount as well. What is this? Mithrilium. Mithrilium's a pain. Could hand farm some of the nether tokens. I could also do cursed earth in the nether could work too. Do cursed earth in one of the biomes that spawns a withered wizard in it, and it'd probably work just fine. It'll also spawn in the occasional withering Lada man. Hmm. Or you can loot fabricate from Wither matter. Although I think loot fabrication stuff from DML is a little bit out. Flex Electrum. Wait, all of this is accessible. Um, Simulation chamber is probably where the blocker is here, right? So I need the dragon scales, some shadow bars. And then this requires wood. Okay. So yeah, so DML comes after wood, which I was pretty sure was the ordering system. It's fine to guarantee it though. Alright, we could probably hand farm, like I was saying. The nether tokens for the initial amount's not bad. You only need one nether token per reactor casing, and they're not like extremely rare to get. Although we don't have many. Trying to think about. I don't remember how to spawn in King Bam Bam, but if that's something moderately accessible, maybe that's a play. Same thing with the Nethergenic Wither. The issue with Withers is that they have the damage immunity. Whenever they get a little bit, whenever they get to half, they're immune to range damage. So my shuriken would become useless. What's it take to make a laser medium? Crystal laser lenses and bloodstone that I don't actually know how to make yet. The laser lenses are all manageable. I'm not sure how to get the floodstone though. I presume that's a locked crafting recipe for me for now. Which is fine. What will these need? Oh, interesting. So I can already make this miner right now, I think. Just takes power. It's just another 30,000 arithmetic. I see, that's why they put it behind getting the starter reactor stuff. This gives you nether tokens and such in mass as well. All of these runes too, which are the ancient teleporter pieces. And the end one I think does take a fluid. Purple steel. Oh. Very difficult recipe there. I think I actually have that bedrock chunk still from a quest that it gives you earlier on. Oh, although that's not that bad to make. Then there's this one. This guy takes a fluid, right? Yeah, dimensional essence. Gives you end crystals and dragon scales and stuff. That's pretty decent. That requires the mystic, the resource crucible. This one takes the flammable dust, which is gonna need, we'd either need one of the specialty ones or we'd need to farm withers actively for it. It's fine. And then ghostly powder, we actually have a decent amount of that from the Terra Mythical Void Miner that's out here. I don't know how much is in here now, but probably quite a lot. 12,000, yeah. Yeah, and in the Crucible, one of them and one flammable makes 2 buckets of Dimensional Essence. Every usage of this miner, which is once every 40 seconds, uses 50 millibuckets. So, definitely an infinitely sustainable situation. Although it's a little ways out. Thank you, IACaster5613 for the follow. Appreciate it. In the moment of truth, we are up to, what is that? 128,000 netherite, 93,000 emberstone, and 60,000 blood gem. Why are they such varying amounts? I guess just is that how the crafting recipe was set up? Yes, okay. Yeah, so blood gem is the third recipe, so it has the least. Alright, that makes sense. So blood gem only gets made whenever there's enough for all 3 to get crafted. So it's going to be made in the least amount. I think that's actually probably fine in the use case of how much we need for each one. So I think that worked out conveniently. Yeah, and all these guys, none of them are full or anything, no issues. Got the amulet, having your inventory and then walking on water is very annoying from the Evertide. I normally just throw it away because of that. Okay, so that automation worked really well. How much runium is that? 47,000? Nice. Very nice. Okay. Could make moves on getting... We really need to upgrade the ME system a little bit more. We need to start getting this interconnected to stuff. I'd like to get a storage bus on that guy so that we can actually have this connected for all of our crafting purposes. And something else I was thinking about too was maybe dumping a moderately large amount of just base ingots and stuff in here that have EMC value directly into the Stank 7 from just controllers themselves, or just EMC links. Just pull out in mass. It might be a good move. I'm not sure though. But if we do it in all the base ingots, then our ME system has the base ingots constantly to use. We do have quite a few slots left in this. I figure Dank 7s will probably be used for everything I want like really massive amounts of. Give it a higher priority level. But I hope I can filter it. I don't remember if the storage bus filter, for like if you put a filter into a storage bus, if you can limit what it will interact with inside of that chest. So like if I could tell it to only do what's already in here somehow, so that I don't just start putting everything in at a high priority, that'd be great. Because until I fill this up, then there's no security to it, unfortunately. You can't lock these slots either, so if I ever do use all of something, at risk not having space for it anymore. Well, it's pretty unlikely, just because of how frequently it gets a new item version of something in. So unless I'm making something that literally uses 100% of it, and then a little bit more, it should be fine. What progression do we want to make today? I'm thinking Mystical Agriculture to get up to Yellorium could be a play. Mark those seeds. So we're going to need Supremium, We need 8 of each thing. Premium is fine. This premium is the easiest part. We could not actually do the upgrade to this yet. For one, we don't have the Aether, or the Twilight Forest unlocked, which we need. Oh, and apparently also the Between Lands. And a bunch of Insanium and stuff, so that is fine to wait on later. We can get this one, no problem. This one's kind of expensive, but it's also completely manageable. This one's cheap, and this one's cheap too. So yeah, we can upgrade the infusion crystals, although I guess we can do that real fast. Or start doing that, I guess, more specifically. We need uranium shards. Okay, so we'll grab some uranium. Probably only need 2 ingots now that I think about it, but that's fine. I'll have a couple extra, no biggie. Shard. Oh, go back in there. I'll throw our uranium in here. Let this melt down. It's on, so this will pipe automatically the smart output. Yeah, and then we'll put mending on all of these. All of these lower ones until we do go through the Between Lands, the Aether, and the Twilight Forest stuff. Okay, perfect. Oh, one of the skeleton horses. I was like, what was that? I saw it on the corner of my eye. It looked very interesting. Okay, Prudentium. So we'll need Prosperity, Prudentium, and then our initial one. Prosperity shards. Grab a couple stacks out. We also have, I think, like, what? 400 probably in here. 211 ore in there. And then I think our miner, our quarry that we still haven't like picked up to move stuff over from, has a decent amount too. 4.9 thousand. Yeah, just a little bit, so. We should actually yoink all of this. We can do that right now. Put this away since I want to keep all that on me for now. That guy. Okay. I forgot that was just gonna explode, huh? My brain was just thinking about the dank part, and I'm like, oh yeah, no, that'll be fine. The bright side, I can store quite a large amount of all of these things, so not that big of a deal. Dank back out. Okay, go back home now. I'm gonna put this dank right here for now. Just because it's ore related, so I figure it can sit next to the normal miner. It'll be fine. I'll probably remember that's there. If I don't, then oops. Put all of this away. And only ignoble stocks. I guess I probably need a scoop to get the pristines. I don't want any ignoble stock bees. Also, I don't need any of those anyways. None of these ones matter that much. Pull out the last of it. Okay. Slight deviation from the initial idea. It's fine now. Get our uranium shards back. We can leave all that in there for now. Okay, we already have our crystal on me too. Let's say it was in this one. Yes. Prudentium. This guy will need 8 intermedium. A little bit of dark matter. How much EMC do we have? 940 billion. That's getting pretty good. I still haven't set up any additionals either. Make all 8 of that that's needed. That's something actually. We should go to the bedrock spawner. This has a bunch of nonsense in it, unfortunately, that I really should try to clear out, and I just kind of haven't. Where's our enchanted books? We have a stack of Origin 2 books, nice. Looting 2. Gonna take like... Actually, we'll just take a whole stack of Silk Touch out. Sharpness 7. 46 of them, I'll take that too. Last stand 2, a full stack, nice. I'm looking for in particular is the God, that whatever that noise is that's happening in there, that's making like the anvil tick noise. I assume it's a mob of some kind. It's very irritating. I would like to get mending. Nice, we'll take out both stacks of mending, that's fine. Okay. Go back home again. Throw these in here, because I don't remember if they'll work properly. Alright, we'll grab the mending. Grab 4 books of it. Prudentium 1 can get mending on it. Medium can get mending on it. We'll have mending for the other 2 as well. Mending works exceptionally well, so we have just a barrel of just straight mob essence. Goes into a fluid dictionary converter to turn from essence into liquid XP from cyclic. And liquid XP from cyclic gets put in here. If you put an item of mending into the top slot in a Ender IO fluid tank with cyclic liquid XP, it just automatically heals it using the mending. It's very easy. Pretty simple. It's nice to do maintained repair of things. And then it's a full drum that we have here, so like the odds of that running out anytime soon are extremely unlikely. Just have to make sure that we never accidentally use up a full crystal, and that's pretty much it. What's this one take? This guy's gonna, so they take 8 each. Just take out as much as we can, I guess. This. Okay, that makes 12, that's fine. Um, 4 prosperity blocks, 4 platinum, 4 scented sapphire, 4 rupee. Oh, we forgot our crystal as well. The intermedium crystal. Nice. Okay. Combine this one with mending as well. Then we just need to get to the next tier. Actually, this makes a premium, so this is all we need to get to for now. But what does this one cost? Just a premium essence and prosperity. Takes a decent amount of it though. Takes as much as premium essence to just make this next crystal as we would need to make our Eulorium seed, which is really the kind of the goal right now. I'll probably just leave it for now. Yeah. That's why I didn't want to put the enchanted books in here. Pretty sure these wouldn't hold properly. We'll take those out. We'll throw them all in this chest. Are these interesting? My experience is nice. Although I think this is limited to only tools, right? Yep, pretty much. Okay, I keep getting sidetracked by things. That's fine. So we need to start upgrading our essence. Yeah, so we need the Master Infusion Crystal to be able to do the blocks of it at a time. Just do 3 sets per. We gotta throw it in here to repair it. I think I can do 4. Because it'll be at 0 durability technically, I'm pretty sure. And then I could repair it, but I'd rather just not risk breaking it, because that'd be annoying. It wouldn't be that big of a deal, but it'd be inconvenient. Okay, now we grab our Prudentium Crystal. Few stacks of Intermedium. $48 Supremium. Or Superium, I mean. And perfect. 13 Supremium Essence. Then we already had some Supremium Essence too. And the best part is I'm gonna have to uncraft a lot of this, I think. Hold on. Might be able to just tier it up. We'll just prep some more of the most basic ones real quick. Okay, crafting seed tier 2, crafting seed tier 3. Or we'll just downgrade that one set. Tier 5. And then Eulorium. Nice. Oh, I actually never picked up a Supremium. I want the quest. Sweet. So the Eulorium in, get the agricultural comb. There we go. That makes it a 10-10-10 AgriCraft Eulorium seed right there, which is nice. Plant gather. Take a plant gather out. Showing some of our crop sticks again. Just stick with the 1 stack. We don't need that many of them. We want to make a crafter. Pretty sure Eulorium essence is only used for the ingots, right? Right, we're gonna need a little bit more too. Wireless connector is gonna need some. Quantum ring is gonna need some. Quantum link chamber is gonna need a little bit. And it's also going to be needed in the industrial blast furnace. Gonna be honest, I don't think I need to hold on to any of this Yellorium essence for now. I think we'll just craft it all, and then we can just dedicate a plant getting harvested to these things. They take a while. Um, 6 seconds per craft on base level. Yeah, I don't think that'll be an issue. These ones, we could simply sit there and take out a stack of Yellorium on our own to get this essence, no problem. There's not much of it, and I don't think I need to mass craft any of these three things. Wireless connectors aren't that bad to make. Quantum link chamber and quantum link rings, like you're not making that many of them. You know, you need 8 rings per chamber, so you make these in batches of 9. So one stack gets you both sides of a quantum ring. Shouldn't be that big of a deal. So I don't think we need to worry about that. Okay, we should make a crafter. Let's make a tier 1 crafter. Shouldn't need anything higher than that, since it doesn't have any, like, multiple recipes. Plant gather into the crafter just goes and then pipes into the ender chest. I guess we can make it its own ender chest too, actually. It'll be right next to the other one, but thought I made extra ender chest. I guess not. I had to have made extra. I made 2. I swear I got the stuff for 3 of them though. I remember. Purple blaze. We'll just make more. We'll just make as many as we can out of this purple blaze right now. Blaze rods. Make them all the default one for now, and then we can always just change them if needed to other things. High vendor, and then obsidian chest. Go, make 20 more. Grab one of these guys. And get 2 extra speed upgrades just in case for the plant gather. We already have the other upgrades in here as well that we'll need for its speed upgrades. We got a flex point. We can actually grab the flex point we used for the quarry though. I want to say that's it. I want to say everything else we can manage with EMC and such for now. We need to get everything so that we can make more lily pads of fertility though. That'd be nice. I figure we do it like this. Put these edges out. We'll throw our white lamps in these as well. Oil lamp. We'll keep the design across these static. We'll put these two side by side. No real reason not to. I hope I didn't crash the server with that. Maybe it just bugged my game. I pressed 3 on accident. Nice. Okay, nice. And then it didn't even crash the game fully. It just kicked me. Huge. Yeah, so I pressed 3 on accident with the seared brick, and so it tried to overwrite where the transmutation table was. Because I tried to close my inventory and then click to it, and I just did it a little bit too fast. So it caused a weird ender utilities error. I've had that error a few times. Take the Evertide amulet. There we go. Get rid of that Evertide amulet. They're very annoying to have on you. Whenever you're working with water, at least. Put this away. Top 6 down. Grow and spread our Eulorium seed real fast. Didn't mean to use him like that. These are 10-10-10 seeds, so they grow and spread pretty quickly. They also drop a lot. 19 Eulorium essence. And that one guy. Yeah, pretty good harvest. Pretty good harvest. Not bad, not bad. That's what we forgot. We need one more range add-on. Yeah. We need to go back and make another one of these. So the harvester by default, or the plant gatherer, only does a 1x1. You need to make sure you put that upgrade in it so it can do the 3x3. I'm pretty sure the 3x3 of the gather is the most efficient as well. Right here. Gather. You in here. Into what I'm looking for. I want to go in my actual inventory. Get 2 speed upgrades and 1 energy upgrade. Throw them in there. It should be, that's every 3 ticks. Damn. Why is this one quicker? Energy, speed, speed. One energy, 2 speed upgrades. One energy, 2 speed. I'm so confused. Wait, that's so funny. Why does that? Why is this different? I have no idea. I'm not sure. I don't really get what's going on with this. Kind of whatever though. We're gonna harvest all these a little bit. There we go. That gives us some extra Delorium just for those things that we might need it for later that I was talking about. And we'll do a add conduit. Always active. Set it to just a couple of extract speed upgrades. It's fine. Do a crafter. Are these all filtered on their inserts? Well, this one's pseudo filtered because it can't fit anything else. These ones are input filtered for sure. Okay, so I guess we could just connect this to the main line then. Send the output result. Correct always. Probably won't need a speed upgrade on that. Maybe we will. If we do, we can just make some more. I'll keep an eye on it. Also, I'm happy that Sludge doesn't actually block this from working, so I don't have to deal with that. I was kind of curious about that yesterday when I was thinking about it. Go to external. Put both recipes in so it'll be fast. Remember the layout. Shouldn't matter. It can't get piped into at all, but I want to say that this should be chilling. If I give it to this guy. Okay. So after it actually starts going, it shows the proper amount. Oh yeah, that's part of that's why I can't do it directly in there. I forgot. Let's throw it straight into an inner chest right here then. I have filters on this one so it doesn't get the backfeeding from the extra things that come from this and everything. So this one's filtered for exactly what it needs to get from this system. Get rid of that. Okay, perfect. Should be a nice loan. Thank you, John Miller 96 for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. Alright. Now this will feed back into the main system as well. This is moderately consistent Eulorium. This isn't getting extracted? Yeah, this should go on insert. That'd be the issue, I think. Nice. Okay. So yeah, that's not gonna have any issues. And at the rate that these are going, that'll be manageable too. Yeah, so we don't need any extract upgrades. Perfect. I'm good. What about you? Oh, I'm doing pretty good, man. I'm doing pretty good. Nice early morning stream. Eulorium just got set up, so that'll be huge for doing our reactor work in a little bit. Only a few stacks of it for now, but that'll grow now. Got that on passive. Okay. What else do we need for this? A bunch of reactor casings. We're gonna need nether tokens and a bunch of graphite. Graphite's fine. Steel we already have. Blood gems, netherite we dealt with. Steam slime. We need some steam slime. We'll set this up. This will need to go over to a fluid transposer 2. To the general boiler. I think all of this is moderately manageable. How's your stream going? Pretty good, pretty good. We need like 9 fire charges. Bunch of nether brick. Take all these back out. Throw that in there just to smelt up real quick. Decent amount of electrical steel. That's a lot of extra extract speed upgrades that we'll need later. Nice. Okay. How long have you been playing Minecraft? since it was still just a web browser game, I was very young at the time, but I remember playing Minecraft whenever it was still just a web browser. It was I started playing after it got its name Minecraft, so I wasn't cave block early, but I was early enough to see just a web browser where you had the one row of blocks, and then all you could do was place things. You couldn't actually break anything yet. They didn't have any of the like liquids and stuff in play either, and it was on just like that, like the small locked-in world that you had access to. So I was pretty early involved. I need 9 of these, right? Pretty sure I do. But yeah, I've been playing it for a little while. It's been a long time. Iron Invar. Run all that Invar to start having it make plates. How old are you? 21. Um, wait for a little bit of Invar. Okay, that should be plenty of plates. Start moving these other plates over as well that we bulk crafted yesterday while we were working on, I think, upgrades. We also needed some of the plates and stuff for the grinder, I think, as well. How many of these do I need? 27? Hate it whenever you need like a specific number of something and it crafts in larger dimensions than that. So irritating. Okay, so we're gonna throw this low pressure boiler right here. So you just streaming or do you study and do a job as well? I just kind of stream. I just do it for fun right now. I don't need a job right now, and there's some other things in life that are blocking me from being able to do one. But that's probably gonna change soon. Kind of the plan at least. So we'll have to see in that regards. But I've just been mostly doing it just to chill, have a good time. Yeah, let's grab an item conduit. Grab a power conduit too, just in case. So I actually want to get rid of this non-item conduit. Now that I think about it, I want a fluid conduit. So fluid conduit to extract I'm pretty sure we can extract the steam at the bottom. So we'd extract the steam directly, put this into a fluid transposer that's right here. We'll have an item conduit here actually as well. Get rid of this side. Oh, we could do it in a row right here. Okay. I think we can get this done with 2 EMC links. That means you're a full-time streamer? Currently, yeah. I'm streaming 5 days a week. Not making a lot of money or anything. But it's there. It's just chilling. Doing it to fill the time, do something. And then I plan on I really need to start getting into making videos again. I just haven't done that in a bit, unfortunately. Let's get some filters. So we're gonna have an insert filter on coal blocks. Block of coal. Extract never for the items. Extract always for the fluid. This one will be extract always. This one will also be extract always. Set this one to coal block. Oh, you're playing amazing? Thanks. I'm moderately existing right now. How does this work? Okay, I presume I can take water, like I can put water in the bottom or the top, and then I presume I can take steam out from the bottom or the top as well. So we need to make one infinite water source. It should push out to keep it up. Thanks. Take one of these. I shouldn't need more than 200 millibuckets a tick, I'm pretty sure. I think this will auto push to any nearby inventory. But just throw this right here. Nice, yeah. Okay. That's filling with water. This guy's heating up. As this heats up, it should start producing steam. Okay. Let's go and grab a fluid transposer. You just play Minecraft or do you play other games as well? I actually, as of before, like last week, whenever I started doing this pack specifically, I pretty much exclusively played League. It was the only League of Legends. It was the only game I played previously. So this one's already set on an extract on this side, so we should just be able to put this down later. We're gonna insert on this. Don't extract on that. Nice. Okay, sweet. It's not taking the water out. That's good. I was a little bit worried about that. So I'm gonna insert the item, no extract. We're gonna set a filter on this guy to slime. Specifically this orange slime ball, I think is what's needed. Go grab an orange slime ball. Nope, it is taking out water. Damn it. Did I filter that in any way? Hmm. It's gonna take a while as well. Slime. By the way, I like your logo. Did you make it by yourself or you commission on it? I just made it on my own. It's just a simple little thing. This isn't holding any. Okay. Making sure it wasn't holding the water or anything. Man, I wish I could limit this. Fluid conduit. I wish I could filter the fluid conduit or the transposer in some way. Blocking the water from coming in, because I just want to pull out the steam specifically. There's got to be another fluid transport in here. I think logistics and organization. Oh, he's docked, I guess. Why don't you have like a cartoonish logo? I don't know. I just didn't feel like it. That's really it. You don't like the cartoonish stuff? No, not particularly. I think it looks fine, but just didn't really fit the aesthetic that I wanted. Try a servo. Because I'm pretty sure I can filter it to steam through the JEI. like a signal into your servo. Nice. Now we can just pull these out as well in mass. Actually, let's make just a resonant one, thinking about it. So what, gonna just take some Enderium? Yeah, we can do that. Then we can just pull these ones out in mass. Now if we have to use item ducts or fluid ducts or anything for anything, these should be pretty manageable. This team's gonna eventually come out of this. By the way, I do creative work for gamers and streamers. Would you like to see my creativity if you don't mind? No, I'm sorry. I'm not looking for any kind of like commission work or anything. So it'd just be a waste. I apologize. We put the fluid duct down. The servo on it. I wish we could just copy it through. It's gonna need a fluid directly. Oh wait, actually. Okay, yeah, we can do that. I think we can use a water bucket. Set it to blacklist on water. And maybe if we do this guy, because it can't deal with the front face. So we turn this guy always on. Nice, okay. So now it should only do what's not water, which in theory is steam. How did a bucket of water come in the bottom? Oh, it was still in that conduit. Can I just put it down now? Nice. Okay. So now it gets the normal slime balls from the bottom. Oh. Wrong way again. The back will get an input for the water source. It should be right here. The fluid conduit. The bottom gets the input here. And then its left side will actually be its output location for the steam slime. Steam slime will go into this guy. Should be no problem. As I noticed, you don't have any emotes. If you give me a chance, I'll design the stuff for you. What are your thoughts on it? No, I think I'm okay. I apologize. This is mostly for fun. I don't really think there's gonna be any money in this or anything. It's not really what I'm doing it for either. How long is it gonna take for this steam boiler to actually start making steam? Oh, it takes a while. Can I time a bottle this? Does this work? No. Figured as much because it's a multi-block. Can I get any of your socials? No, I apologize. I don't really give those out to anybody. Already at 1.5 thousand uranium ingots. Uranium ingots. That's pretty huge. That just goes to show the power of the mystical agriculture, and that's without like a full set of lily pads and stuff around them too. Just imagine how ridiculous that would get. Put all of these away. Okay. So now we've got the steam slime. Should happen soon. Once that actually finishes heating up. So we'll worry about that again later. So we need a bunch of graphite as well. Graphite's just re-smelted coal, right? Yeah. Or charcoal. Screw it. You know, we'll just automate that too. Why not? Um, get a do a redstone furnace. Yeah, we can do a redstone furnace. Let's just do these two, and then we'll grab uh, some of the auxiliary upgrades, which will just make it faster. Machines processing speed. Take an EMC link out of here. Okay, so EMC link, redstone furnace. Input from the bottom, auto input enabled, output to the right. There we go. And just get coal. Throw it in here. Tract always active. Okay, so steam's happening here. Alright, so the guy that gives us the slime balls is going to need to go on the very bottom instead. That'll re-up him. Then we'll take 2 fluid duct. A water bucket. And never mind, it's just going to auto press it out. Okay, so I guess it just auto outputs the steam. Tract always. How much steam slime do we need? You need 1 per casing. Already up to 8. I guess we could probably upgrade that like once or twice. I think that'd be fine. Great kit. Because that steam's definitely going to stack up with the way that it's currently going. You need a hardened Invar bronze. It was Invar around a bronze gear, right? Yeah. Okay, just make an extra stack of those. We use quite a few of these machines, so getting some extra upgrades in advance is totally fine. Get it hardened, then to reinforced. Since we're already here, we might as well put that in here as well. Black host water. It's done off. Now it's not getting steam. Of course. Mm. Wrong way. Put this. This. Okay. So we just didn't need an extra pipe at all the whole time. Okay, so it can just take, it'll just take steam out. So this steam boiler auto exports to the total, like everything around it. That's fine. And also this is plenty quick enough to keep up with the double upgraded transposer as well. Yeah, it's not even close. It's only going to get better as it keeps heating up too. I get a second transposer. How much steam slime do we have now? Already at 55. Do we need any more? Probably not, right? A few hundred graphite already too. These things are going to stack up pretty fast. Okay, so steam slime is going. Put all these away. Watering can away for now too. Okay. What else do we need for this guy? Netherite and blood gems, which are good. Fused quartz, which has EMC, so we can just pull that out in mass. Steel, which we have hundreds of thousands of. And reactor casings, which are graphite, iron, redstone, gold. So I can just pull all those out too. No problem. Fuel rod. Reactor control rod. Just some graphite and casings. And the fuel rod itself is... Okay, it can just be fused quartz. That's fine. We have plenty of fused quartz and hardened glass. Any of those variants work, and Eulorium, completely manageable. I wonder what the most efficient reactor designs are. Okay, so a little bit of perusing of the Discord. What's up, Toast? Says that the extreme reactor is going to be a disappointment to me until I can make a turbine. So they halved the power output of the reactor, but then 14x the power output of the turbine, and then they gated the fuck out of the turbine. Because, like, oh, like this looks all fine and stuff, but then the turbine housing's a bitch. I'm gonna need a bunch of gravitite from the A there, so it's gonna be a little bit of a limiter. And then steel leaf from the Twilight Forest. I'm gonna have to go to other dimensions. Who would have thought that the pack called Dimensional Ascension, like being in the name, would require multi-dimensional contacts? God damn it. How dare them! We'll need cyanite and stuff anyway, so we'll make a reactor regardless. I just don't think it's gonna produce a lot of power. Actually, let's grab a mob imprisonment tool. Because we do need to go to the nether. We need to find one of those. Boy, do I love 7x7 crafting. Oh man, if you love 7x7 crafting, what do you feel about this? This is 9x9 crafting. Woo! Yeah! Yeah! The strategy is just to do everything in mass. Hi, skeleton horses. Okay. What dimensions am I looking for? Need nether tokens, I think. Let me jump up here. So I need to be in. I probably want. Yeah, I want this guy because he can do 0 to 5. Hell, Visceral Heap, Undergarden, Corrupted Sands, Fungi Forest, Phantasmagoric Inferno. Throw in some Draconic Evolution bullshit too. Oh, you want to see some Draconic Evolution bullshit? Yeah, look. If I want to make these chipsets more efficiently, I could use Awakened Draconium. And then Awakened Draconium, it's not that bad. It's actually the default recipe for the actual craft itself. Now the Draconic cores are slightly different. They require the Crystal Tune, and then Corrupted Stones, which are, they're whatever. You can get them from a mob farm, and then your Fusion Core and stuff is like still pretty normal though. Although, okay, there's a Draconic key that's needed. I was like, although it does seem weird that I'd have to make the Fusion Crafting Core through the Fusion Crafting itself. That's locked behind something else. I'm not really sure what that is. I'm in Corrupted Sands right now. That was one of the bombs, right? Yeah. So we're looking for this lottery man. What's his vibe? It's like yellow hair with the top hat skeleton guy. Those are shadow people. Kill them real quick. How you doing though, man? This is a wither wizard. Will also give me nether tokens. But I'd like the other one because I have a chance of 5 nether tokens. And it's affected by looting from the other guy versus just 1 nether token from this one. I wonder if he can spawn up top. Let's get a warp ghast. Or we can find that guy up here. You guys can't drop it, right? You don't show up in the item section as being able to drop it, so I'd assume not. They just dropped the nether shards or whatever these are. Now I'm on fire forever. What is this thing? Sure, I'll take the sentient meatball blocks. I don't know what I'll need these for, but I want them now. Now that I have access to them. Never mind. Whatever a divine wisp is used for. Oh, if you can press 36 of them, you get a divine shard. I get those from bosses though anyways, I think. You guys have anything interesting? Oh, these guys all look like they're normal. That's a pigment over there. Interesting. It's all part of like a spawner structure. I think you need to be a bit further in blood magic to do all of anything with that at least. That's another wither wizard. What I was trying to say. Trying to see if we can find like one of the lottery men. I don't know if I need any of their skulls. Need these for anything? No. Yeah, I didn't think so. We'll do a quick little bit of a larger look around real fast and see. What's this? An amphitheater skull used for. Okay, not a lot. I guess I'll hold on to it. Maybe I need it later. No lottery, man. I'll actually loot the stuff in this little box real fast. Just 'cause I'm kind of curious what's in here. Nothing super cool. You don't get it anyways. And I wish energy activators weren't so expensive and didn't take 30 hours. No, but you don't understand. That is time. That is 30 hours well spent waiting. You just don't get it. And some sacred oak saplings. Is that the massive tree? Yeah, it is weird that it's like a. It's because they try to inherently get you to play at a time that you wouldn't normally play. That's where the strat comes in. It offsets your time that you get on. 24 hours, I just do it whenever I first get on, and it'll be done by the time I first get on tomorrow if I play around the same time every day. But 30 hours, I have to get on at a later time. Or I have to get on earlier than I normally would to start it. It's a mind game strat right there. Doing things not in a multiplier of 24, like that is typically intentional. Just won't play for 48 hours. You see, like maybe that'll work on you that way, but then there's plenty of people that will be like, oh well, I gotta be efficient, and so they get on. This building feels moderately useless. I'm trying to see if there's like a secret to it, but I don't think so. Like compressed crafting tables are just compressed crafting tables, right? Yeah. Efficient in a game with currently 0 FOMO. This count the store shit. Yeah, but like That doesn't matter. People still crave efficiency. Okay, I'll take some free world thread, thanks. Just wanted to take these blocks out, because I think I can use these, Demon Alley blocks later. The noise. Oh, I assume the Ember. Oh, hi, Pigman. He's from Advent of Ascension. I wonder, is this going to be a Pigatron? Oh, wow, I never could have guessed. Shadow Blood Tree. All these alloys. Keeping the Sacred Oaks for now, just in case there's something special about them. Free Shadow Gem, sure. Take your Void Anvil too. Okay, I think our luck on finding like the lottery guy or whatever is non-existent, so quick little additional perusal here just to see. Don't even know who to use the activator on. That's what they do it for. And then so if you use it on the wrong one, then maybe you'll pay to accelerate it next time. That's how they get you. Yeah, if you use it on weapon, then everyone else feels weak. Yeah, I get it, man. The endless dilemma. Yep. Yep. Let's actually grab. Well, I didn't want to do that. I didn't really consider whenever I was breaking the floor that that was like breaking the floor. Great. I'm just gonna put a small crate here for now. The other mob imprisonment tool. I don't want to like just lose that in the system somewhere. How much does this take per spawn? Oh, are you? Is this spirit really gonna block that? That's great. Okay, so it takes 800 per. 800 millibuckets a spawn, which isn't bad. Also, these are giving me way more than. Yeah, this guy drops 1 normally. The other one drops 0 to 5. I'm getting substantially more than 1. I got 8 from that guy. I don't know why that doesn't show the the proper proportion of nether tokens. On the bright side though, this means I don't need to kill that many of these. Or I can just stop. This is exceptionally easy nether token farming. Okay, it's fine. About 2 stacks worth should be totally okay for what I was gonna use them for. I think I'll need it like what, 1 per reactor casing? Yeah. I think 100 reactor casing is probably enough. Actually, maybe not thinking about it. Depends on how big of a reactor I want. If I do it in a quadrant section, how big is each quadrant? Each section's, I think, 14 by 14 for these. I want to fill up a whole one. Do I need to? I'm not sure. Also, I'm 100% convinced the drop rates aren't accurate and fluctuate depending on what the community team's meta. Oh yeah, you think they're out to get you? They're like, yeah, we're gonna hit him with the fake drop rates. Yes, I respect it. Yes. Nope, don't throw that on the floor. Come on. All right, 17 hearts. Nice. Okay, then this just needs reactor casing, which needs graphite. Okay, I think we can start accumulating all of the resources now. Going to get a bunch of steel to drop in the system. We'll take a few sacks back out. Go and yoink some of our graphite, netherite, blood gems, steam slime. Okay. Do these first. Drop the extras in the system. Blood gems, netherite. Okay, that'll be good enough. Fused quartz, tokens, reactor casing. I'm gonna throw all this in here for now. It's fused quartz too. We got all of our nether tokens. Those in here. Then reactor casing cores. We got a stack. Oh, taking my battery out because it glitches on the craft for some reason. Okay, 96 reactor casings. That's not bad. I was throwing it apart 14 times and I shit you not, it's a 32% chance. And I got 5 10% drop rates, 4 in a row, 4 20%, 2 32% of the drops I needed, and 3 of the other 32%. Yeah, I failed at 20% like 20 something times in a row. And then I stopped. I haven't played the game much since that happened. And it wasn't even that like late on either. That's which is what made me so annoyed. I was like, nope. I can't. I got other games I could play right now anyways. That's something. Let's grab some more Yellorium real fast. Swear to God, these drop rates don't feel so shit in other games. I feel like a big part of it too is objectively the game's easy. For the most part, at least. I guess some of the really higher tier stuff gets harder, but objectively the game feels really easy. So then it feels like you're just spending time doing stuff a lot more, rather than like there being some difficulty to it. So then whenever you're doing like since you're able to do so many runs, if you are getting unlucky with them, you're doing them so quickly, so repetitively, so back to back, that it dulls it really quickly in comparison to other games where you might be more engaged, like mentally. What is their recommended reactor design? I swear they had one. What is that, a 7x7? Internal? Yeah, so corner block gap. So 5x5 in the center, essentially, with the actual center spot empty. So you need 24 fuel rods per layer. 7x7 for the total guy, though. Does that math add up to be? Not horrible. I guess I could do... How tall is my floor? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So yeah, I could do a 7x7x7 reactor in here. Put it in this corner over here. God, it's gonna be expensive. Yeah, that's gonna be pretty expensive. I would agree if that wasn't for other games as well, though. In Warframe, I could spam relics when I have a rough time trying to get the common drops. Warframe's movement feels really nice, though. I feel like half the time that I farmed anything in Warframe, I was just existing menacingly, dashing around. Their movement was really like they have movement on lock. That game is super fun to move around in. First Ascendant's not bad, but it's definitely not as fluid. I was just thinking about. I did all of this, and in hindsight, it would actually technically need to be bigger by an extra 2 blocks. Thinking about it, if I did a 7x7 internal, I need a 9x9 because it needs the 2 outer edges. I don't know if I want to do one that big. That's gonna be expensive. I don't think I need one that's that large. I'm gonna take this down for now. Maybe do a smaller one, see what the power gen on it is, see if it's worth doing, and we can compare to see how big of one we'll need for a turbine later as well. First Ascendant suffers from releasing Bunny in the state she is, so playing anyone else feels terribly inefficient. Yeah, I love just activating an ability that just destroys everybody around me at Mach 10. So I'm just moving it, I'm booking it the whole time. And then you swap to anyone else. Although Ajax also goes kind of hard. Not because of his movement, but he just feels fun. So if I put... We just did a simple 5x5. We dropped it like this, and then we did 4 sets of Draconium rods. Or Draconium like pillars. I think that'd probably be okay. It does, yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like he's a fun one. This would be 3 tall. Yeah, this would make it 5x5. Then we need an input and an output as well. Didn't you realize you don't clear hard mode dungeons in less than 10 minutes? No. But you don't need that. You do if you want to upgrade your weapons. That's not true, it just takes more time. Do I have any zirconium in here? This one, I do not. Oh wait, no, I do. I have 17,000 of it. What am I smoking? Okay, we have a little bit of zirconium. Taking more time in this game with fluctuating RNG. Okay, you don't know if they have fluctuating RNG. I'm 100% convinced. 10% drop rate 4 times in a row. You just got lucky, man. That's just how it works. You got the 99.99%. I got lucky. Yeah, that's how it is, man. Someone has to get it eventually. That's guaranteed. You were just the guy. I think 16 blocks actually already enough. I would say I only needed what, 12? Yeah, 3 tall. I wonder the pitiful amount of power this guy's gonna make. He's probably gonna make nothing. Seems to get consistently get lucky when it comes to getting the parts you're looking for. I didn't get fucking lucky. I got shafted every time I tried to roll for a stat. Like anything that was statistic based in a I was playing, that was unpleasant. I need. Let's do add extreme. We need a power tap. We need a access port. Two of them, and we'll just set one of these to exports. And I want to say that's it. No, not you. I just mean you get lucky for getting other things you're not looking for. I see. I see. Yeah, you mean the inverse of what I read. Okay. Input. This one will be output. Input mode. Okay. How many casings do I have left? I know that we took some extras to craft those. Yeah, we're not gonna have enough to close this. What are we missing? So tokens. Okay, wait, we still have nether tokens. So we'll need Graphite, steamed slime, steel, blood gem, netherite, casing, infused quartz. Okay. I see that you're going through ad hell right now. Plan B ads. Should take them as a mail. Would not be the weirdest thing that's happened in 2024 by any means. Gotta be careful nowadays. Men can get pregnant after all, you know. According to the media, that's how that works. Also, I need to put this guy in. There we go. Power tap. We'll just manually feed the simulorium. I just want to see how much this makes. Yeah, so this guy was expensive, and he makes a 2.4 thousand. That's not much. It's something, I guess. But it would be like, it'd be more impressive if I didn't come over here and then look at this one singular magmatic dynamo that does 1440 with its full upgrades. I feel like it wouldn't be as frustrating getting duplicated drops if it wasn't characters. Yeah, like, what am I gonna do? Make another one of this character? I like how you then proceeded to correct it and type it again. I did an 11 tall one using the recommended internal layout, and I get 32,000 arithmetic. Yeah, like, I just don't think these are worth it for the arithmetic amount based on their actual like consumption. But these are nerfed, right? Yeah, so they're at a 50%, but I heard that the turbines are buffed. Yeah, turbines are 15.5 times production. So I'm producing half the power in the reactor, but then the turbines are way better. So, you know, you could get easily, you can get a turbine that's hundreds of thousands of RF tick off of a moderately small reactor. Hmm. I say link it in anyways. I kind of need it to get the cyanide output regardless, so. Anyone got a Delta Force code? What's a Delta Force? Okay, a quick Google search says that it's a new game. Delta Force Hawk Ops. I haven't even looked at it, so I didn't even know that existed until approximately 2 seconds ago. Get an ingot of waste soon. Yeah, I guess we'll hook this guy up. I don't want to just cable it over there though. Oh, pain. Am I in the realm of being able to phantom face things? Our diamantine, I can do that. Okay, hold on. Maybe phantom face would be funny. That may be a play. Okay, power diamantine, clay, light blue. All this away. I wonder if mass enchanting will produce holding 16 on or 15 on satchels. I have no idea. what what would that even look like? Was it two small clays or two big clays? Two small clays. Light blue dye. Lots of Tabob streamers playing it, so I figured you would have saw it. Ah, I see, I see. Should have just sorted the relics as these are weapon relics and these are people relics, or just remove getting normal people from the relics and just tie them to missions. Yeah, I don't mind getting characters from like the normal relics and stuff. I think that's fine intrinsically as like a game thing. But yeah, getting duplicates and stuff of things like that, things that are like literally useless to you is pretty irritating. But then with the way that they have their system as well, like I kind of get why they have the ability to get duplicates, because you can technically just remove a character for some reason. Because you have a limited number of character slots, which isn't enough to play all of the characters, which is very weird to me. That was one of the biggest like design things I saw that I just don't really understand. I think that part's intrinsically bad. Okay. Should be able to make a phantom face now. I guess. Okay. Now this got the Dank 7 connection. So now we can do grab some. Well, I guess we put away all of our item connectors and accent or conduits. Keep the ultimates and the relics, remove the normal ones, and just make their parts drop from missions. Yeah, that would work. Power. We'll get a plug too, just because we might as well add the 2.4 thousand RF attack to our system. Huge. Okay. This one's extract always, insert always. There we go. This guy will be filter. Glorium ingot. Extract always. Insert. Sweet. This is now just an additional 2,000 RF tick forever, I guess. I respect it. It'll add a little bit of power to the system. Not much, but it's whatever. At least then whenever the trader who will buy your dupes eventually comes, it's just dupe loot that makes sense and not like the 500 SMO codes you got so that 32% drop rate. Okay. What else do I want to keep going? Also, phantom faces are going to be so convenient. I didn't realize, for some reason I remember looking at these and I swear they were gated more than this. It must have just been the Empower and I just didn't think much more of it, but phantom faces are ridiculously convenient usage-wise. I like them a substantial amount. Default range of 16 too, so they work pretty well across a lot of like base things. And if you need more range than that, you can always just put a booster on top. Not bad. Put the band connector away. Actually, you probably could have just dissolved it and we would have just pulled it out as needed. Okay. Trying to think about what I want to do for other, like for power sources. If I want to continue down the Crucible route or not. Or the Magmatic Dynamo route, I mean. Because I could upgrade all of these to get them all up to 1440 RF a tick each. Yeah, these guys have plenty of EMC left. So 1440 RF a tick each on all 64 of them is pretty good power source at that point. Or did I just move to something else instead? If I build one of the an 11 tall reactor, it only gives you 32,000 RF a tick, which is just bleh. So that's probably not gonna happen. I don't see much of a point in it at least. What's in their power setting, like their power area actually? I forgot they have one for that. For energy sources. Oh, I never did the never did the click for it. Go and pick up my elite crafting table real fast. Okay, that's all of the fission reactor stuff. That's a little far. Okay, we have solar controllers. This guy eats monoliths? It's an okay amount of power. I'll just will crystals are manageable. Yeah, okay, so there's nothing special about these other than just being slightly expensive. Get moonstones. Moonstones can be automated fully, I think. Yeah, just through, guess you can get lunar ingots too. Without seeing those, but you can also just automate through resonation. Shouldn't be an issue. It's kind of slow, but automatable. tier 1 solar array if I have just only tier 1 solar cells on it. And it'll produce 549 a tick. Only get to the tier 2 right now. My max would be a tier 2 out of a rhodium, which would be 4,000 RF a tick, which isn't bad. But then at tier 3, it starts stepping into like pretty good. It's not bad at tier 3, and then tier 4 steps up into like really nice. And if you get all the way to a tier 6, now it's like actually solid. What are the crafting? Well, that's sedentite would be the hardest part about that. The Gaelic, it's a little ways out anyways. This requires divine shards and dreadland stuff, which is already out. Yeah, so I don't know. This doesn't really seem like a. It's good later, not good right now. Mm. Rhodium alloy would be the most expensive part about this, but that's falls into a realm of moderately manageable. But for 4,000 RF a tick, is that worth the hassle? Because we'd also need to set up something to get additional dragon eggs too. Yeah, I remember looking at this as being moderately expensive. Could also just upgrade our current setup a bit more, I guess, if we felt inclined. Because if we upgrade all of them, that's not bad by any means. It brings us up to like 92,000 RF a tick, I think. Something like that, which is pretty good. That lets us run all of the machines we have right now, no problem. And then a couple of the extra ones. Because this guy takes... He takes 20,000 a tick. Go back to this. This guy takes 30,000 a tick, so that's 50,000 a tick. This guy will take 45,000, so that's 95,000 a tick. So yeah, so just these three alone all running at the same time, just those three, not including the fact that this one is also going to need dimensional essence, which is going to require like a crucible of some kind, probably this one, or just a mythical resource crucible. So that's 100,000 RF a tick. The ghostly powder comes from this one that I'm on right now, and this one would need the nether mythical void miner would produce the flammable dust needed. Every 10 times it produces 10 of it. I'm at the point where that third miner breaks my power setup. Oh, so we're at like the same point where yeah, even if I was to upgrade my whole setup, a third one would be too much. But I want to get these guys started sooner rather than later because that's going to be a pain if I don't work on this. Getting them early is nice. That's the mechanized coop. Let it ingot. Requires me to go through all that. I don't even know why I'm looking at chickens. I don't need the chickens right now. I need to figure out power source first. We're getting distracted. Um, like a compression engine produces 32,500 RF a tick. So if I made like 3 of them, but how difficult is that gonna be? Takes 2 of those. Hardest part's titanium iridium coils, I think. At least in the actual crafting part. We'd need what, 3 total modular casings per, so that's 9 modulars. That's completely manageable. I think this part's the most irritating, is acquiring the titanium iridium. Because we might have bauxite. Not in here. Comes from Mineralis ritual though. Ah, ah. I see why they got a looter shooter mode. Delta Force does. Ah, I am a fan of looter shooters. I mean, extraction shooter. Yeah, I knew what you meant. I could assume. Yeah, so Rutile is only going to come from a tier 6. It's a hell of an upgrade from this guy. I guess we can get this stuff together to make this Nether Mythical one. Although we do need to increase our power setup first. We just want to increase all of these. Maybe that's the plan. Maybe we just get the resonant upgrade kits. We just need to make a full stack of them. Let's go to Bedrock Spawner. Get a bunch of Arlemite. But yeah, I might have to check it out. I haven't, I've somehow not even heard anything about the game. Base. It's just getting the platinum at some level of consistency is kind of a pain. Could make a platinum seed, I guess. Actually. It's the same thing for titanium, huh? Tier 5 as well. If I can just get the 4 ingots worth. What about iridium? Does iridium also have a seed? Yeah. All tier 5. So you just need to get the initial 4 ingots and then I could make all of these. That gives me a bunch of compression engine stuff too. I have 1 iridium ore. Could I make this into 4 ingots somehow? An induction smelter with blazing pyrithium and a pyro concentrator upgrade can do it. The mythic processor pulverizer can do 16 of it into a stack. 4x is it? Agmo just makes 2. I acquire a singular one. There's gotta be more than 1 iridium ore in here. Oh, we have 519 iridium ore. Okay, so the iridium's not a problem. Actually. So the issue is the titanium's a problem. Okay. So acquiring the 4 titanium would be a bigger issue. Or go with abilities. There's abilities in that game? What kinds of abilities do they have? Okay, character-based abilities. I see, I see. Hmm. Okay, so the industrial electrolyzer can do bauxite dust. Bauxite dust can be obtained from either bauxite ore, which you can get from Astralis, or you can just industrial grind aluminum ore, I think. No? It says aluminum ore, and the industrial grinder will give it to you as well. It doesn't show it though. Maybe it just Ordix this part though. So you do that, you get the bauxite. Presumably, you know, if you get like 4 each, then every 3 aluminum ore gets you 1 set of these, which will give you 2 of the small dust. Or the small dust will make you a normal dust. That dust makes an ingot. So you just need 16 of the small dust. So you need 8 sets. Or about 24. So like half a stack or so of aluminum. Probably guarantees it. Need to make another electrolyzer. And I would technically need to make another grinder, but I could also just put water on one of the grinders that's already there. Because I'm pretty sure that won't mess it up. And then I could just manually yoink it for a second. Yeah, okay. It can be full of water, no issue. So I could totally just put water on this guy and then just throw my stack in manually onto one of them. Aluminum ore. We'll do that. We'll grab a stack of aluminum ore. We should have, I would assume we have some in one of these. Let's see. Do we get bauxite dust from this? Small piles. Oh man. That's tough. I need 4 of the. What a what a mix. Yeah, so you get 2 per. Damn, I guess you're expected to do this then. This is the expected method. Although it does say dimensional doors can have them as loot as well. That seems like a pain. A little slow. Just a little slow. Yeah, once we get to 48, we'll have enough to do 1/8 of our stuff. That's pretty. That's pretty painful. That's not that bad because you should only need to do it to get the initial 4. Then you just make a seed out of it and stuff, which I guess would be fun. And nothing about guns and their parts, but the customization looked crazy. Nice. It's always cool to have something that's pretty in depth. Nice. I made enough extra stuff that I was able to just make the extractor outright. That is very convenient for me. Let's actually grab the empty cells as well that we need. Let's give it a stack. It's fine. Do all this manually. This takes 100 seconds to go, so probably want to get that one started. Um, Overclocker upgrade in this. Oh yeah, that looks pretty good. That's not bad. That's like a Tarkov-like level. It's pretty close. You're not quite disassembling the gun, but it's pretty decent. That's good control. Send a picture of the vector build I just put on. Nice, nice. So what is it? How do you get a code for it? Do they just have a like a site sign up thing that it goes out randomly, or for this? And I need this to be a bit quicker. I'm gonna do this by hand. Yesterday I was just AFK on a stream, but it seems you just watch for an hour. Oh, that's not bad. Yeah, today it starts at 1 p.m. Last night it was at 11 p.m. I see. Interesting. So it's underneath the level infinite game stuff, which was the same people that did the fucking what the mobile game. What game was it? I liked it, but my issue is it was too laggy. Um, Fuck, it was the other Tarkov I like. That literally, it was just not that long ago. Arena Breakout, yes, yeah. Level Infinite was like the overarcher on that one too. I'm pretty sure. I just noticed whenever I did their like little verification thing or whatever. Never got to play it. It was decent. Like it had some performance problems was the issue, and it had like bugs and shit. And I didn't see much of a purpose to continue playing with some of the way that they had restrictions done, which is pretty irritating. Because they did the free to play, but then they had some restrictions that like just completely screwed you. If you just in general, their like secure containers were like they weren't even purchasable, they were rentable. Like you had to pay monthly for like secure container sizes and stuff. It was just it was a good mix of things that all just put a sour taste in my mouth. So while I did think it was a decent game, like in its like core design and stuff, I felt like they took it a little too far in the monetization method. Okay. Set up the initial sign up stuff and everything. I guess I'll try to keep an eye on that and see whenever the next like set of drops happens. Always down to check it out. It's 2 more sets of stuff to get electrolyzed. So that's half of the titanium we need. That's 2 ingots worth. Jesus. We need more aluminum ore. You got a flea market. Nice, nice. I assume it works with the same, it's similar way that Tarkov does. It sounds like you got a hideout too. That's pretty cool. Traders were expected. That's like the most base level. How's the game run? How's it feel? Is it like decent performance wise? Stuff like that? I'm somehow an ultra with 120 FPS. That's pretty nice. That's pretty optimized. That's way better than I would have expected. Because I looked at some big stuff on it and it looked okay. Like its visuals and stuff looked decent, so I just assumed it would have been a bit heavier. I don't think you have an absolutely monster rig either, if I remember correctly. So if you're able to run it like that, then that's pretty good. That's playable for most people. It's because I had the AMD Fidelity stuff. Oh well, yeah, but that's fine. If they have versions, if they have like Nvidia's DLSS, and then they have AMD's frame generation, like FSR and stuff, like that's fine. That's good. If you play with, like using those is good enough picture quality, and then the FPS gain is immense. But pretty much everyone has all of the bigger ones, so everyone has some form of frame generation that they can do now, because AMD and Nvidia are 95% of the market. Biggest issue with things like that is it can get blurry pretty quickly if you don't have your settings done properly. Tarkov's looking outdated as fuck right now. Damn it. Damn it. Uh, Tarkov, man, Tarkov would imagine if Tarkov ran well. Imagine if Tarkov ran well. If Tarkov, like, even with all of the bullshit it has, if it ran like 50% better on like lower end rigs so everyone could play the game without like lag being a competitive issue for you, like if everyone could run it even if it didn't look good but they could run it well, I guarantee that game would be 10 times more popular if it just wasn't like the kick in the nuts of the game and the fact that like half of the people that can't fucking play it. Because unless everyone in your group has a decent rig, it's an expensive game, and then it also doesn't run well, and then it also has other like intrinsic issues that make it difficult to play, especially for extended periods of time. It's pretty funny. I think this should be the last of the bauxite I need. It's only 11 there, but I had extra in here. Well, that was dumb of me. I wasn't sure if it was consuming it yet or not. That's 2 sets. That'll bring me up to 14, so I need 1 more. The bags and rigs and such, auto-fold. That's just a neat mechanic anyways, being able to like fold things. Arena Breakout had that. It makes sense though, if they're underneath the same overarcher, then that's an understandable thing to keep similar. So I assume if they're empty, you just fold them down and they just take up a lot less space. Like 8, I don't think that's enough. Oh, the people that did Arena Breakout are making this game too? I think so. Because the whenever I did the email verification, it's from the it's from the same like initial people, and I looked at it vaguely. It's from like Infinite, like Level Infinite Pass. And Level Infinite Pass is just a bigger gaming company, I'm pretty sure. But they were also the one who managed everything for Arena Breakout for like all of their verification and stuff too. And then I looked and I thought, oh, maybe they're just a verification company, but they're not. I'm pretty sure. I think they're an actual gaming company, so I would assume it falls underneath the same general umbrella. But yeah, I agree. It is a little interesting on if it is just straight up the same company making the 2 separate games of similar genre. Although Arena Breakout did have limitations of the fact that they wanted to try and keep it around their original game, which they made as a mobile game. They wanted it to be the same vibe. Versus if they make an actual fresh game, like a new game, they can do whatever they want to it, and it's doesn't have the prerequisite of like, oh, but Arena, you know, like it didn't have this on mobile kind of thing. So they can do things like classes and such with the abilities and everything if they want to. Okay, we need 1 last set. We get titanium dust. Let's go and grab some iridium. I think we had it in here, right? It's aluminum. There's iridium. Yeah, it was in here. Google says something different. I see. I could be wrong then. Would not be surprising. Because I am making assumptions on it, so. Different team completely, but maybe they use the same login. Oh yeah, it's very possible that like a different development team 100% would make total sense. Um, but yeah, it could just be underneath the same umbrella corporation. Like I just don't know how high up Level Infinite is in comparison to their like their actual involvement on the games. I just know that they're involved to at least some extent. Oh, wrong guy. Okay, so we'll upgrade the crafting seeds as we upgrade the essence this time as well. They both come from Tencent. Yeah, doesn't surprise me. Chinese companies, man, they get Tencent gets shit done, dude. They are so involved in just about everything. So many games. It's like whenever you look at their list of things and what they own, it ends up pretty ridiculous. And then you're like, oh, like people are like, oh, this game isn't owned by Tencent, and then you look like at what the corporation that owns that game is, and then that they're directly involved with Tencent. And you're like, what the fuck? How does this happen? I'm not gonna have enough for this. We don't even have enough for one seed. We have enough to make one crafting seed. I saw the way on to premium already. Wait, no, we already had some extra. Wait, how much more supreme do you have? Okay, we have enough to make one of the seeds. I guess I would definitely be the titanium seed over the iridium seed for now. It all leads back to Tencent. Yep. Pretty much. Okay. Got our little titanium dust piles. Do this. Smelt them up. Titanium seed. Perfect. Okay, and then we need to get more supremium for the other seed as well. We could respawn the dragon. It'd probably drop more. It'd probably drop it again, right? I think we can look at the mystical agriculture config settings, maybe. Wither supremium's 2. Dragon supremium's 4. Okay, yeah. So if we respawn the dragon, it drop us another one. We make some end crystals. I never played Arena Breakout, but this looks more like that, but with more features maybe. Yeah, I looked at it vaguely. It definitely looks similar, but it looks way more polished than Arena Breakout was. Because Arena Breakout was decent. Like, it fit the scope of its game well. But this looks like it fits the scope of, like, everything else better. Arena Breakout felt like a derivative of a mobile game, kind of. And then, I was looking a little bit at clean play to just see what it looked like. But it does look decent. I'll have to look into it. Okay. And then we were just gonna go. Yeah, this should all be fun. Go to the end. Nice, okay, that still just respawns them, sweet. I have to kill that guy in a second. The Desecrator. Oh, come on. What is that? I get slammed in the floor, plagued, and then the fall damage insta-ticks me for like a million. Jesus Christ. My bad. Okay. This dragon is less resistant than my first dragon was, or I'm just doing that much more damage, I'm not sure. But it's got the plague effect on it, so I don't want to be near it. There we go, it's done. Sweet. Nice, I got the heart too. Sweet. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Nice quick little journey. Gives us the extra force of premium we need too. Definitely a pretty easy method to just get the extra premium we need for the higher tier seeds especially. And you can always downcraft it too. This way. Okay. Now we need an iridium seed. Sweet. It's forced teams of 3. There's no solo. Sure, there's not a like a turn off fill kind of vibe. Because it's pretty rare for games to like actually force you, especially if they're Tarkov like. Two more plant gathers. Grab another stack of crop sticks. Titanium seeds will give me essence that only makes titanium ingots. Oh, okay. So any tier 5 essence can be used for the blast furnace recipes later too. Good to know. Then iridium seeds will give me essence, and that can only be used for iridium. Okay, sweet. Just need to make sure we didn't need anything special for that. So crafter. Make 2 more of these. More tier 1 should be totally fine. Then grab 2 more ender chests. And 2 more flex points. I think that should be, oh. Actually, we want to get add-ons. We'll need 2 of the tier 1 range add-ons. Okay. That should be it. We have watering can on us too. Nope, still not it. Agricultural comb. Do iridium and titanium seeds. Now these are 10-10-10 seeds too. Sweet. Okay, now we can set these up. Up to 7 cyanite, huge. Five lamps on each of these. Also, after all of that, I still forgot something. I need my conduits. Damn it. We'll go back and get those, and we'll grab some extract speed upgrades too. Conduit. We'll just put one in each, and that should probably be fine. Ah, we'll put two in each. They'll probably need to get upgraded at some point regardless, as we get more lily pads of fertility, so everything will start being really, really quick later. Why are you turn the wrong way? Why did I turn both of you the wrong way? There we go. Okay. Then we just need to all of these. Okay. Get rid of the Evertide amulet just because it's a pain. That's an interesting like interaction. I don't want that interaction to happen. Okay. So it didn't do the disable part of the Evertide amulet, so I guess you can cheese that and then keep it speed boost and stuff. Kind of just interesting to know, I guess, for future reference if needed. We will do iridium seeds on the left. Titanium seeds will go on this right side. Okay. Extract always with 2 speed upgrades. Extract always with the other 2 speed upgrades. Perfect. Let's go into a crafter, which will then go right back down into a chest. Keep this section going. I clicked the wrong block. We can cut this back in. I don't know what we're going to use this spot for. This might get remodeled into a similar spot for these ones. We'll have to see. Okay, so those will grow just fine. Let's go in here, set these to insert, turn off the extract. These to insert, turn off the extract. Shit, I guess I could really condense this down. I have it separated in that one, but I don't really need to do it that way. That is just nicer that way. It's just easier, I guess more specifically. There we go. Disable this one. Insert. Extract always. Insert. Extract always. These will just dump right back into the main system again, or into that like that bigger tank currently. Okay. Let's use the watering can. We'll grow these. We'll manually pick some up, and then we can set the recipes that way as well. Come on, spread to the last 2 spots. One more. As long as the plant's fully grown, it can spread to another crop stick directly with no stat increase. But since these are already maxed out plants, they're already 10, 10, 10s. That's they don't need any more stat increases. They can't go any higher. Okay. Pull this guy up. Click remember. I don't really need to do that for these. It doesn't really, like, there's nothing else that'll go into this container anyways. And just set apply to both of those. That guy should be chilling. Should just be able to put a flex point on now. Make sure this guy's working. He's gonna harvest. He's gonna go. Those are gonna get input in there. And then cleaned out. Alright, perfect. Now we gotta get this guy going. We'll put the extra iridium essence in there. Sweet. Watering can. I don't know why this one's growing so slow. This is 10, 10, 10, right? Oh, that one's still getting a lily pad buff, actually. That's what's happening. I think these work in a 7x7 area. So this is affecting this whole section, but it's not getting this one at all. And 10, 10, 10, like 10 growth speed is pretty good. But 10 growth speed plus a lily pad giving extra growth ticks is really good. Let's spread all these out. I need to get some way of acquiring slime cores in mass. Because I think that's the only blocker. I'd like to start... I need to look at what it takes to get into Woot. I feel like there was a decent amount of magic that blocked it whenever I looked at one of my other playthroughs. I feel like there's a lot of Woot magic that was needed. Which is a pain. Because I'd like to use Woot since it's just simulated mob drops directly. To start getting some of the extra resources we need. Pretty much want to get everything onto passive at some point, but it's just difficult. At least this should give us the titanium and iridium we need to maybe just make compression engines. Or something else of similar power, I'm not sure. You just kind of have to look. We'll look back at the energy sources section again after. See what's going on. Finish up these last ones. Come on, spread to the last one. Nice. Yeah, these guys grow quick, but not that quick. On their own, just at a 10, 10, 10 value. Okay. To external. That should be it. Sweet. That'll just make titanium ingots and throw them into the system as well. Okay, so that is titanium and iridium set up. Not super quickly, but they're definitely going. Maybe actually we could yoink. doing some of these. That one doesn't need to be that fast. Just put one on the in-between, and we'll put one in the center of both of these. Okay. That'll make these grow a little bit quicker. Nothing crazy. Getting this whole outer layer is what will make these kind of crazy for speed, but that's fine. There's iridium and titanium automated. And while it's not going to be super fast, that is going to just keep working. That's where the real advantage of putting everything on passive and getting things just fully done like that is going to be. Is that later on it's going to just they just snowball into ridiculous amounts. Like if we go and look in there, how many processors are we at right now for the EME? We have 500,000 of each processor now. They're still just going. How much EMC are we making? We're still in a surplus of a decent amount. We should actually set up more of those. I need to actually move this somewhere at some point. Yeah, unfast, full of just time and recipes is pretty decent. I have 3 dragon hearts now, I think, including the one that's in there. I'm pretty sure I have 2 more in here. Yeah. Yeah, we could increase our EMC generation a little bit. I don't really need to right now. I'll worry about that later. I can't think of anything. I haven't seen anything that needs trillions of EMC that I'm anywhere close to, so I figure 960 billion is probably gonna be doing okay for a hot minute. I'll do more EMC as I start doing more passive things that are costing me a bit more. We don't have the power to do this right now, I think. I think that's the issue with this one. Yeah, running it would increase our power draw to 50k from just those 2 miners. I don't think I'm producing 50,000 worth right now. Guess I can do the math on it real fast. 37,000 plus. So I'm making like 41,000 right now. So yeah, power needs to come first. Now that we have that set up, each compression engine, what does it take other than titanium iridium? High voltage coil block, HV wire, aluminum, steel, cheap. That part's not hard. 24 blocks of steel, we literally have as much steel as we ever need. Another 5 blocks of steel, but then chiseled instead. Easy. Aluminum, brass. 1 copper, 3 aluminum. We'll just set up a bunch of that real fast. Am I dumb? 1 copper, 3 aluminum. Copper, aluminum. Huh? Can you not make this in the alloy smelter? Wait, that's funny. That's very odd. Okay. Take all of our copper and aluminum elsewhere then. To the induction smelter. We'll get rid of the rich slag. Come on, you gotta be smart enough to pull the copper in. There we go. If we get it started, it'll remember it. It'll pull it in before it goes through enough of it, and then this will slowly process. Actually, we could upgrade that more. This will kick its speed super into overdrive. After it fills up on power again. Okay. Nice. Alright, that's the aluminum brass situated that we would need for a bunch of compression engines. Two standard machine casing, we could just craft those in moderate bulk. So, like, I'm not going to worry about those. How many would I want to make? Actually, we need the high pressure fluid now. Would be the other thing. So we need the chemical infuser, a chemical reactor, I guess. Energized lava takes a chemical reactor as well, so that's 2 reactors. 6 copper lava mix. Oh, I need a chemical imbuer with lava and coins. Ah. Do I get coins from this guy? Yeah, I do. It's a copper lava, so I can pull from those for coins. It's fine. And energized lava is combustible glowstone, which is energized glowstone over coal. So glowstone into just a magma crucible, correct? Yeah, nothing special about that. For coal, so that's pretty easy. That's your energized lava result. Then energized lava goes with blazing refined fuel, which is refined fuel over blaze powder. Refined fuel should be fractionating still with naphtha. I will say that I can get the naphtha directly from just liquefacted coal, yep. At a slightly less good ratio than crude oil, but liquefacted coal is substantially easier. Can I get this crude oil? Oh, I could just do crude oil from bitumen as well, actually. Easier to melt as well, I think, in a magma crucible. Yes. For 1, I don't need to pulverize the coal first. For 2, it takes half the energy. For 3, it produces enough per magma crucible run to actually make the crude oil needed for a full section. Pull out the tar. Tar could just... I guess we could just store the tar too. Then you get the naphtha as well. And the naphtha just goes into a fractionating still to give you the refined fuel. You also get sulfur. Sulfur can also just go into the system. We'll use that for things later. You can use it to craft like gunpowder and such too. That's technically just a perma loop for it out of EMCable results. But then the refined fuel goes in. The alchemical infuser with blaze powder, which is also EMCable. Make the blaze and refined fuel. Yeah, so this full system is automatable. And then how many chemical reactors do we need in at the end of it? Because this is our last thing, right? Yeah, this goes straight into the compression engine. Holy guacamole. Yeah, it's I'm live again. 5 days a week. Yeah, I thought you were talking about the chemical chain that I need to go down. So I need 1 chemical reactor for the actual finished product, 1 chemical reactor to make the energized stuff, like 3 alchemical imbuers, and a bunch of the other stuff. I'll never understand anything about this mod pack. That's not true. You can understand some things. So if you get 3 diamonds and you put them on top, and then you put 2 sticks here, bam, diamond pickaxe. See, anyone can get that. See, you can understand something about the mod pack. That is not the mod. Oh yeah, there's emerald armor too. You just make it in the same way as you would make diamond stuff. That is part of the mod pack. That's not vanilla right there. Now tell me I'm wrong. I don't think I am. I think that has I think I'm correct there. Um okay, so it's something I need to see. How much does this use? So it uses 100 millibuckets to make 32,500 ARV a tick for 3.25 million. So I need 500 millibuckets per. No. 100 millibuckets last 5 seconds. So one bucket will last about 50 seconds in a compression engine. So if I wanted to run like 3 of these at one time for about 100,000 ARV a tick, um, or more specifically 97,000 ARV a tick, I would need every 16.6 seconds I need a bucket of energetic fluid. I think I could ratio that properly. I think the most worrying thing would be running out of copper coins. Oh, actually, we get them from almost every single miner type. Back in his asshole area. What do you mean? What do you mean? No, no, I'm not. I'm not there. I'm not there. Yeah, so I get copper coins from like all of these. And I do have like 6,000 of them. The thing is just their chance only 5%. The Nether Mythical will give me a 10% for 10 though, as well. So then these run at 40-second intervals each, right? Yeah. So every 40 seconds I have 15% chance of acquiring 10. Not bad. Bring back the League gamer rage. But the League hurts. It hurts my soul. League makes me sad. Yeah, and this one produces coins a lot. But okay, so these copper coins, they'll produce 100 copper lava mix. The 100 copper lava mix will make 200 energized lava. Two, so that'll make 400 millibuckets of high pressurized. So every copper coin will make roughly 13 million RF. That's not bad. That's pretty good. And then for context, just our current back supply of copper coins is 6,570. So it's like 85 billion RF worth of copper coins we already have. So I doubt our copper coin would be an issue. I doubt that would run into a shortage of any kind. Now I need to figure out how I'm gonna do this whole setup. Um, and also if I want to keep this thing here or not. I kind of don't. But I want to build the building right now that I would want to put this in. It's kind of the issue. I guess we could just leave it there for now. We could pipe that into use a filter and send it into an ender chest to get the copper coins we need out of it. Okay, we'll leave that guy there. We're gonna pick up all of this stuff. This energizer spot will not stay. Also, that's something. How big are the compression engines? 6x3x3? That's not bad. We can fit 3 of those in like a small spot. Played a single match. I don't know how I feel. Was it good? Was it decent at least? Or is it like completely meh? I don't know. I don't think there was a single real player. Oh, well, it's possible that it's just because you're in your early matches too. They might do stuff like that where it is just straight up AI at the start. A lot of bigger games do that nowadays to get you eased into it a little bit. True, but it was weird. Yeah. I could totally see how that's weird, but the actual concept of doing that isn't super weird because it simulated real player movement. Oh, that's pretty cool. So they're just beating Tarkov to it. That's what Tarkov's been like trying to do, and they're just winning, like running and jumping when getting shot at. Are you sure they weren't just real players? I never made aluminum plates. I'm so sad. I mean, I don't know. I refuse to believe anyone was that bad. That, my friend, is where you're wrong. It is an impressive talent that there's plenty of people that have this talent, and it's just to be completely abysmal at video games. AI names had a lot of TTV. Yeah, I guess that's how you'd be able to tell if those actually exist as streamers. Oh no. Well, I have a ton of nuggets now. Okay, how many titanium iridium coils do I need for each one? I want to make 3 of these. That's the plan. I'm gonna batch craft everything I need to make 3 compression engines. That's the idea. So we have 32, so we have enough for 2 of them. And we'll keep our current power source as well. Also seems that safe lock can. Holy shit! I read that fine, and my brain just could not regurgitate it properly. Jesus Christ! The safe box containers are limited. Like what? So you have to buy them? Shit! Now I got enough to make 4 of them. Maybe I just make 4. It'd be a nicer number, anyways. That if I just overlapped them on top of each other, it'd be 6 tall too. Fluid is kind of an interesting point. The power's in the back, the fluid input's in the bottom. Got all the aluminum brass. The steel's as simple as can be, pretty much. Shouldn't take any real effort. Then, so, how many more frames do we have? Casings. We have 10 casings. We need 3 per? So if we want 4, we need 12. Damn it. What is this gonna take us? Man, ads ruin small streamers, man. Just sub, I guess. But if I sub to everyone I visited, I'd be paying $100+ a month. Yeah, I agree. It's a tier 4 seed. Can I not make Flux Electrum seeds, actually? Kind of interesting. Okay, fair enough. It doesn't show how to obtain safe boxes, but the next tier shows I have a trial for it. So I assume you got to pay for them for limited access. Okay, yeah. Which is the exact same way it worked in Arena Breakout. which was my inherent issue with it. We'll worry about this machine key. Actually, we'll make more Electrum right now. Actually, how much Electrum do we have? We have a lot. Do we have more Flex Electrum already? Oh, we do already have another 3 sets. This is sand in the induction smelter. I did not put enough copper in there, obviously. Basic, advanced, premium, and top. Jeez. Yeah. Top safe box is exactly the same color as Gamma. Doesn't surprise me. This would need to make deflect electrum plates. Or armor plating, I guess. So we need to turn this into plates. We also need flex crystals. Need a lot of flex crystals. These are just diamonds into this transposer, right? Okay, sweet. I'll make plenty of those. This will make 3 more stacks of flex electrum plates, which will make 48 flex electrum plating, which will then make 12 more machine casings. That's fine. How about his rhenium? Gonorrhea. Also needs a Dragonfire Crucible. That seems like a lot of work. 1x2, 2x2, 2x3, and 3x3. Okay. But yeah, if they don't have like a consistent obtainable way in game, then it's probably gonna just be a pain in the ass again. I hate it whenever they gate things like that completely. Like, you gotta at least give people the ability to get like a small one through just normal gameplay. Because otherwise your gap is just too large that you're making. I don't remember what I needed the aluminum plates for anymore. There's ranked matches? What? How the fuck does that work? Steel chassis. Steel ingots, and steel itself is just endstone dark steel obsidian. Actually, we'll keep the dark steel we have right now. What does this take? Iron, coal, obsidian. This is 14, so we'll put... Okay, so we'll put the coal in here. Take this out. That's where my extra stack went. I was curious on how that was messed up in the induction smelter. These are these. We'll throw these in here so they'll turn into plates as well. Now we need iron ingots. And then, I already forgot what the last thing was. Obsidian. Okay. That'll be a ton of dark steel getting made now, which is fine enough by me. And then the dark steel can be turned into end steel. Maybe we'll keep half and then turn the other half over. This will be 7 stacks of end steel after, which will be pretty good. So actually we should be able to put in stone. We'll put 7 in one, and then we'll do obsidian. There we go. And then if we drop all of that in one of these, after it uses up all of its internal materials for this, it should swap over automatically to pulling the dark steel back out to then realloy it. Also, we can dump all this zirconium that we smelted. Iron, red matter, dark matter. Do it in we'll do it in this one. Oh, we need to empty this one all the way out too. Is that all? Yeah, refined iron. All of our refined iron. What's the ratio? 4 red matter, 12 dark matter. Yeah, 1 iron. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, 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 no. Alloys only. Crap. This has just murdered my ratio. I need 15 more iron now. I want to say that this is fine. I think I got all the stacks of this I needed. Dark matter, I need what, 60 stacks of dark matter? Let's set our inventory to have 15. This is 8, will be 16. So we'll block 3 of these extra slots. 3 more times. Okay. You combine all of these guys. Oh gosh. So that's all set to go. This guy's gonna take forever, I think. They're gonna take so long to go through their dark steel and stuff. Oh, induction smelter can do it as well with steel outright. Induction smelter can't do the end steel though, unfortunately. Okay, this has all the flux crystals we need. This has the flux electron plates we need. Our flux armor plating. Back to our machine gazings. Flux cores. How many of those do we have? I feel like we made a lot. Yeah, we do. We have plenty of those. You take a stack of flux cores out. these over. I put away the wrong thing. Trying to set the proper amount. Okay. Anything that needs 4 of it, we need to get 48. For its chipsets. Oh no, I just died to a boss because he's jumping off of walls and shit. Get fucked. We call that a skill issue in the biz, I think. That also means we'll need what, 96 modularium? Stack and a half. And then we'll need 12 end steel chassis. Brother was killer aggroed and had the parkour of a fucking ninja. So, have you ever considered just not? It's a dark steel obsidian. Okay. Do this section instead now. So we'll pull through some of this extra dark steel. I want to start the end steel getting made so we can make these last casings sooner rather than later, because we need to make 12 of these. So that requires 48 end steel just for this. And then every one of these will make 4, so we need 3 sets. Which is an extra 18, so we need a stack-ish. Just over a stack. This takes a while, so probably good to get that started ahead of time. I think we only need tiny fluid input hatches. I want to say for each one. Because the compression engine itself only uses 100. So I don't think that this needs to be upgraded at all. I think a tiny fluid hatch will be fine. Or we could just spend 3 modularium each. Upgrade them just to guarantee I don't have an issue later. That's probably a better idea. Then I watch my teammate sit in a corner and get fucked by AI. Brother was gear fearing his life. Hey, don't give him don't give him any issues about that. That's reasonable. It's understandable. Gear fear happens to the best of us. No, it's not. It's an alpha character. Yeah, it's reasonable. Cut him some slack. Six minutes and you should check for the code. I see, I see. Okay, so I got the output hatches and input hatches I need. Then I make chisel this from which one? Oh, is my machine blueprint still in this one? You don't have to use them in the controller, okay. That just sets what kind of machine it is. Can this one chisel over? Nope, this is just all the miners. Okay, so I do need to make this one. Steel thermal mixer. Okay. Yoink our chisel. Compression engine. Nice. So I'm gonna need 96 steel blocks chiseled to bolted. Exactly a stack and a half, right? Six to bolted. Then we need 10 for an old relic. Put the rest of these away. Then I need 8 blocks of aluminum brass. It was 4 per, right? Yep, that's 16. Make 8 standard machine casing as well. Nice. We'll move over some more of this dark steel. Take out this end steel that's going right now. Let's make enough for 4. Steel chassis, 78 grains of infinity. That'll make us 4 of them. I guess we'll just make all 4 that we can for now. I want to say that was everything we needed in here. We'll put the extras back. That'll make us 4 more machine casing. Now we can make 4 controllers. Okay, that's interesting. I was curious if it would work in that one since it didn't work in the applied logistics system. All 4 controllers. Craft the controllers with the compression engine. And I want to say that's it. The stack of titanium iridium coils we need. Platinum, lead, graphite, dust. Okay. Nice. Take out some of our 8,000 graphite ingots we passived earlier. I'd love to see it. Throw them on the sag mill. Lead and then some platinum. Platinum do we already have? Not much. We do have a lot of platinum in here. I want to say that we can just 3x this outright in the induction smelter. Some rich slag, yeah. We get some extra iridium that way too. Oh, we don't really need that. Make some more phantom phases. I feel like I'm going to use them in a second. I feel like I want to use phantom phases for the fluid. Since the fluid's on the bottom, I think I'm going to phantom phase to the fluid input hatch on each one. I think that might be a good way to do it. So I can just send that through all of them. And then their exports can all just be plugs. Okay. Doing some platinum. Alright, lead, graphite dust. That's polarized cool. Get all this flint out of here. I feel like this is actually negatively impacting my stuff. Oh no, I guess not. Wait, the graphite dust just isn't being exported. Why is it not being exported? Will it be exported whenever all of this fills? Is that what's happened? Or whenever this first stack fills, I guess. Oh, just the first stack only? Okay, interesting. Weird. Okay. Lead. 32 of these. We're definitely gonna need more of them later anyways. We get... I forgot about this. Rods are moderately easy. Refined iron, copper. Basic plating. Refined iron. Copper. I'm gonna put most of this back. It's very difficult to manage my inventory now. I should really just put all of the stuff for the compression engine away, actually. I can do that. I could just make them if I wanted to. I could do that too. That would also work. Alloy furnace 1. Oh wait, I can't make them. That's what I need the alloy furnace for. I'm stupid. I realized, I was like, wait, actually no, there's a reason. Because I need the alloy furnace. Because the titanium iridium. You need to go and yoink some from here. Or should I just drop on the floor? Okay. Gotta. This is so weird whenever it does this to your inventory. For some reason, whenever you're in the danks, they like don't update timing properly. Okay. Titanium, iridium. Nuclear upgrade. So these upgrades, if I remember correctly, both of them were moderately EMC-able, with the exception of this one needing pulverized obsidian crushed quartz. Which is fine. Another resonant upgrade kit. We have a conversion kit to fully upgrade a machine somewhere. That's something. We should get conversion kits pre-crafted. We should set those up on auto crafting at some point soon. For the EME system, we'll need to set up full passives of all those alloys in as well. I figure we still need to link the EME system over to that tank over there so I can use it properly for storage. Let's grab the auxiliary upgrades. Redstone, lapis. Actually, we can just pull a stack of these out of here outright. The energy upgrades are going to need weighted pressure plates. One more stack. Okay, 1300 arithmetic, but it goes very fast now. $65 times quicker is pretty good. Okay, titanium iridium coils. How many of these do I need per? Okay, I need 16 per, so I need the other half a stack as well. So I need another stack of titanium, another stack of iridium. Alloy both these two. Just double checking on some stuff. Alright. This should be the last of all of them now. Compression engine. Visual is like this, and it's one block behind and down. So if I wanted to sort these. Space. Can these wall share? Mm, no, they can't. Can they actually? Wait, no, they could. They could wall share. I could totally save by wall sharing. Do I want to wall share? Because I could totally have one right here as well. And then they would share this overlap controller. I'm pretty sure. I guess we can check and see if it counts as valid structures. Fluid input hatch should be one back. My controllers. I wish hatches were optional in position. They're not that bad because phantom faces. So it won't be that irritating to deal with. I'm gonna just put all 4 phantom faces here. These will all be my liquid inputs. Wait, how long is this gonna be? 6. Do I want to phantom face the back? No, probably not. I don't think I want to. I'm gonna move this all back one. But I'm pretty sure these can share. I'm pretty positive they'll share just fine. Grab a stick. Grab our phantom connector. Okay. Shift click. Click. Do I need a fluid phantom face? I forgot there's actually differences. A liquid face, yeah. When I set up the crucible for the third miner, I wanted the 2 output hatches beside each other to run one fluid conduit to the miner, but you can't. Ah, I see. Make all of these liquid faces. Okay. Nice. Okay, so yeah, they can wall share. I don't know how much I'm saving on that, but I'm saving something. I'm definitely saving some space too, which is cool. And so we should just be able to do bolted steel. The 2 small fluids again. We'll shift click this one, shift click it there, shift click this one, shift click it there. Then just ow. possibly missing blocks of steel. Oh, I didn't make the, I know I haven't. I didn't make enough of that one chiseled steel. There was a specific type that whenever I decided to move to a full stack of both of them, like 4 of them instead of 3 of them, I didn't make enough extras. An old relic, that one. Okay. So that is 4 compression engines set up. So these guys will produce 32,000 each. So 130k if I get them all running constantly. 130,000 RF a tick. That's pretty good. Okay. Flex plug these guys. I was originally going to put a flex plug on each one, but I really don't need to. I could totally just use some crystal tin, because the crystal tin can manage one of them. Extract always, insert no. Insert no. Insert only. Insert only. You don't actually need to do this, but I just like it for the visuals. Man, all the machine setup for this is gonna be such a pain. Yeah. Okay, so we get to put away our extra resources that we saved, so that's pretty cool. Put away this blueprint. We'll put this phantom face in our inventory for now so we don't forget about it. Same with these conduits. Okay, so we need chemical reactor. We're gonna need what? 2 chemical reactors, I think? Ferroboron. Just boron ingots. Pretty sure I have a thing of boron in here. Thanks. Grab some steel. Boron and steel. Nice. Okay, that's a quick one. We're just gonna make a couple stacks of these real fast. Can these work automatically? I actually never use these on their own. Well, that made me sad. I just voided a bit of my alloy. That's okay, I guess. Oop. Make like 8 of these. Chemical reactor. What else do we need? Electric motor. I'm just trying to make the easier things first. We're gonna need a lot more solenoids. Let's make an extra stack of basic platings. Actually, we need basic platings for these two, right? Lactuotite. We don't have access to that right now. Tough alloy. Ferroboron and lithium. Feels weird you can kill a mini boss who has a minigun and he has no gun to pick up. No minigun for you. Thought it would be that easy, huh? It's a little weird. It's lithium. Lithium with some of the ferroboron to make some tough alloy. Rhenium's fine. Alumite's also honestly not really that bad. I guess we can make it in this alloy furnace too. Okay, yeah, that'll be fun. Aluminum iron. I got an M249 though. Giga Chat, I killed 23 people with it. Definitely saw some real players this round. Nice, man. Well done. Clean it up, clean it up. This is something I need to do. I need to do the stone essences for the other ones. Okay, so stone can give me ascended sapphire, arlemite, relmite, rupee, rosite, runium, ascended amethyst, ascended jade, and the limonite. Oh man, stone's actually really important. Should probably set up 2 stone essence plots at some point to automate all of these in mass. I think I probably have enough to get away with just using what I need for what I'm working on right now, so I can try to get things going. Actually, I don't know. Maybe we just call it a wrap on the day. Actually, we made the 4 compression engines. We haven't made the fuel for them yet. We need the chemical reactor stuff. We're gonna need to make 2 chemical reactors. I think that's all we need for this though. Pretty sure we just need 2. So we make a couple of chemical reactors for our compression engines so that we can feed them with their high pressure energetic fluid. High pressure energetic fluid is going to take energized lava, which takes 1, and then the copper lava mix is in a chemical impure for all 3 of these. Yeah. This one's also going to take a little bit more as well. We're going to need the fractionating still, and then for the naphtha, we're going to need another fractionating still. So fractionating into a fractionating, we'll get an excess of tar and sulfur as item drops. We'll end your chest over the copper coins that we need as well, and that should be the totality of it. But I think this should be good. I think that should be the setup. So I think I'm gonna call it a wrap there on the stream. I will answer your one last thing though. You can put a Stanag back into a 249. Nah, dude. Just in case you wanted to shoot for a singular second only. That's just how it works. But yeah, tomorrow we'll come back. We're gonna finish up the additional power gen. We're gonna finish those compression generators, get them all online. That'll be an extra 130,000 RF a tick. That'll put us at around like 170,000 or so. Maybe we'll upgrade our magma generators all to resonant too, just because we have them and I don't feel like removing them. But then I do want them to be slightly more useful, so maybe we'll upgrade all of these to resonant and then give them their full auxiliary upgrades, and that'll be another like 90,000 or so. That'll put us over like 200,000 RF a tick, just perfectly passive and sustained forever. So that should be pretty good. That'll also let us build out more of the Terra Mythical miners and such. So we'll do that tomorrow. Hopefully we get compression engines going and the other, like at least one of the other miners set up. Hopefully both of them. And maybe move this one over somewhere else. I'm not sure yet. We'll have to figure that out later. But thank you guys so much for dropping by. I appreciate it. I'll catch you all next time. Have a great afternoon, guys.